our celebrity guests. Cue the applause. Welcome everybody to the match game. Who do we have here?
I'm Celeste.
Welcome, Celeste. And who do we have here?
Hey, how are you guys doing? I'm Danny Back Donuts.
Welcome, Danny.
I'm Marsha.
Welcome, Marsha, to the show.
I'm Yo-Yo. Oh no, make love, not war.
Welcome, Yo-Yo. And how about you, young man?
Scooby Dooby.
Welcome, Scooby. And finally, we have
Lava lamps.
welcome all of our celebrities to the show. And let's begin. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask a question to our celebrities. They're going to write down their answer. Then I'm going to ask the same question to one of our contestants. Whoever matches the most questions correctly to our celebrity will win. All right. Question number one. These are all fill in the blank for our celebrities. A bald man complained, "My wife thinks my head is an egg. Last night, she tried to blank it." A bald man complained, "My wife thinks my head is an egg. Last night, she tried to blank it." Fill in the blank. All right, looks like everybody has their answer. We now go over to our first lovely contestants, Miss Shonda. Please, Shanda, please fill in the blank. A bald man complained, "My wife thinks my head is an egg. Last night she tried to blank it."
Boil.
Boil. All right, Miss Celeste, what do you have?
I went with crack it.
She went with crack it. Oh. Danny?
Hey, scramble.
Danny had scramble. So far, no points. Marsha?
Scramble.
Oh, scramble. Still not on the board.
Always go with the crack.
Oh. Scooby, what do we have? Crack. Uh-oh. And finally, Lava, who do we have?
I too did scramble.
Scramble. No points for Miss Shanda. All right. Question number two. This one goes to our celebrities and then to Earl. The surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead." The surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead." Okay, looks like our celebrities are done. Mr. Earl, the surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead."
Well, Jared, I like hunting, so I'm going to say rabbit.
A rabbit. All right. Seems like a good answer. Miss Celeste, what do we have?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Well done. Danny?
I've been a vegan for 3 years now, so I went with flour.
Flower. Marsha?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. There's two for rabbits.
Make that three.
Three for rabbits. Scooby, do we have a fourth?
You have the fourth.
A rabbit. And finally, Miss Lava. A rabbit. Wow. 5 points for Earl. Shanda, we have a lot of work to do on this question. Here we go. Question number 3. Shaquille O'Neal is so big that when he was a baby, he couldn't be delivered by a stork. So he had to be delivered by blank. Shaquille O'Neal is so big that when he was a baby, he couldn't be delivered by the stork. So he had to be delivered by blank. We're actually going to make this question for Earl to keep it interesting, and then we'll go to Miss Shanda for the end. No, sorry. Yes. No, Shanda, we'll do it for you. Yeah. Otherwise he'll beat you easily. All right, here we go. Looks like our celebrities are done. Shaquille O'Neal is so big that when he was a baby, he couldn't be delivered by the stork, so he had to be delivered by blank.
I'll go with the Khaleesi dragon.
The Khaleesi dragon. He had to be delivered by a dragon. He had to be delivered by a dragon. Celeste, do we have dragon? We have a hot air balloon. Danny?
Mine's kind of close. I said Kobe.
Kobe has to be delivered by Kobe. That is funny. A tractor. This isn't looking good. Yo-yo? A crane. Scooby, who do we have? An ostrich. And finally, Ms. Lava. Helicopter. All right. No points. We'll go ahead and give Earl his second question, even though the outcome is somewhat irrelevant now. Question number 4. Aida was at work one day. She looked up from her desk and said, "I'm so hungry I could eat my blank." Aida was at work one day. She looked up from her desk and said, "I'm so hungry I could eat my blank."
Is this for Earl?
This is for Earl.
It's just whoever didn't match.
Yeah, we're just everybody. Aida was at work one day. She looked up from her desk and said, "I'm so hungry I could eat my blank." Earl, what's the right answer?
Jared, even though I do not trust them, computer.
I said, "I'm so hungry I could eat my computer." What do we have, Celeste?
Close, but I would keyboard.
Keyboard. Oh, that's very close.
I say it's a half.
Danny?
I went with, hey, my friend Andrea's keto salad.
Marcia? You were made for this game. Marcia? Computer. Yo-yo?
JCCA employee manual.
Scooby, what do we have?
With shoes.
Shoes. And finally,
I panicked and wrote out.
well, it looks by a score of 6-0, Earl is going to hit the second round. So thank you both. And now we will meet our next 2 contestants to see who will face off against her. Let's meet our next 2 contestants.
It's like, I'm killing me.
All right. Who do we have here?
Trixie from Kentucky.
Welcome, Miss Trixie. And we have over here.
My name is Champ L. Man. I'm out here for the young ladies in the show tonight.
We have Trixie and Champ. Here we go. We have our same celebrity guests. First question. Janice said, "The food at this restaurant must be really terrible. The menu had a list of entrees on one side, and on the other side it had a list of blank." Janice said, "The food at this restaurant must be really terrible. The menu had a list of entrees on one side, and on the other side it had a list of blank." Tough question for Trixie. Here we go. Janice said the food at this restaurant must be really terrible. The menu had a list of entrees on one side, and on the other side it had a list of
Colors.
colors. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 0 is coming your way. Let's see. Celeste, what do we have?
Bad reviews.
Bad reviews, all right.
Hey, late contracts.
Late contracts. Marcia. Pepto-Bismol. Good answer. Yo-yo. Oh, antacids. Scooby.
Anti-nausea medication.
Anti-nausea medications. And Lava? Infectious diseases. No points for Miss Trixie. Here we go. Next question for Champ. Mitch said, "This play is so awful that the ushers don't take you to your seat. they blank you to your seat. Mitch said this play is so awful that the other ushers don't take you to your seat, they blank you to your seat. All right, Jan. This play is so awful that the other ushers don't take you to your seat, they blank you to your seat.
Not that this has ever happened on a date with me, but sometimes they might be dragged to their seat.
Drag to your seat, all right? Let's see what we got. Celeste.
Well, I went with Carrie.
Carrie. Danny.
Hey, now act it to your seat.
Getting worse, Danny. Marcia. Carrie. Pam. Sorry, throw you. Also went with throw, Scooby, and Lava. Push. So we have no matches still, 0-0. It's a tight game. Here we go. Second question to see who's going to face Earl in the final. Zach said, I bought the world's most expensive mattress, but it's a little uncomfortable because it's filled with blank. I just bought the world's most expensive mattress, but it's a little uncomfortable because it's filled with blank. All right, Trixie, what do we have? I just bought the world's most expensive mattress. It's a little uncomfortable because it's filled with rocks. Seems like a good answer. Celeste, I'm guessing you don't have rocks. What do you have?
Something more green?
Gold, good answer. Danny, changing his answer quickly. What do we have?
Hair.
Hair. Marcia? Diamonds. Whoa. Money. Impeach Nixon. Scooby? Money or coins and lava? Thumbtacks. All right, that's no points. Champ, all it takes is for you to match one correctly here to advance to play Earl. Final question for the round. Brenda said to her son, it's not true that I wanted a daughter instead of you. Now shut up and put on your blank. Brenda said to her son, it's not true that I wanted a daughter instead of you. Now shut up and put on your blank. All right, champ. It's not true that I wanted a daughter instead of you, she said to her son. Now shut up and put on your...
It's gotta be a dress.
Dress. All right, Celeste, I'm guessing in keeping with the theme, you do not have dress. Flower crown. Come on, Danny, do we have a dress?
Close. I went with Lululemon pants.
Don't mock them until you've tried. Marcia? Lip gloss. Uh-oh. We're going to have a 0-0 tie. Yo-yo.
Oh, of course it's a tutu.
A tutu, or also known as a dress. Is it close enough? No?
That is a dress.
Survey says, Scooby?
This is back in the dress.
We have a dress! Mama.
I'm not really sure how this game works.
Clearly you don't know how this game works, but it's really cute. All right, congratulations to Champ. Thank you for playing Trixie. Earl, come take Trixie's seat. And we continue to the finals. All right, here we go. It's Earl versus Champ for the winner. Here we go. Final set of questions. I just came from New York. They've got a new type of men's room there. If you try to sneak in under the door without putting in a dime, it blanks you. I just came from New York. They've got a new type of men's room there. If you sneak in under the door without putting in a dime, it blanks you. If you try to sneak in under the door without putting in a dime, it blanks you. All right, Earl. I just came from New York. They've got a new type of men's room there. If you try to sneak in under the door without putting in a dime, it blanks you.
Hello again, Jerry. I say mugged.
It mugs you. All right, good answer. Celeste, give me something else other than mugs.
It's really hard. Sprays you with water.
Sprays you with water. Danny, what do we have?
I misspelled it. I put robs.
Rods, is that close to mugs? Circle gets a square, that's 1 point. Marcia. Kicks you. Yo-yo. Zaps you. Scooby. Electrocute. Phoebe.
Hits you. It's like getting mugged.
Hits you, that's, hits, no, yes or no? Audience? No, audience says no. 1 point for Earl. All right, here we go. Question for Jim. On the airplane, Stephanie said to Jessica, I don't have much confidence in this airline. I just saw the pilot and he had a blank sticking out of his pocket. On the airplane, Stephanie said to Jessica, I don't have much confidence in this airline. I just saw the pilot and he had a blank sticking out of his pocket. Champ, on the airplane, Stephanie said to Jessica, I don't have much confidence in this airline. I just saw the pilot and he had a blank sticking out of his pocket.
I'm gonna go with a vomit bag.
A vomit bag sticking out of his pocket. Pretty good answer. I'm guessing that's not what Celeste asked. Wire. That makes a lot of sense. Danny.
I went with the How to Fly a Plane for Dummies book.
Oh, good answer, but not the right one. Marcia. A flying manual. Yo-yo. Instruction manual. Scooby.
Pilot would have a flask.
A flask. Lava.
Parachute.
Parachute. No answer, no correct ones for Champ. 1-0. Here we go to the final question. At a restaurant, Ronald's bowl of soup had so many flies in it, before he ate the soup, he had to blank it. At a restaurant, Ronald's bowl of soup had so many flies in it, before he ate the soup, he had to blank it. All right, Earl. At a restaurant, Ronald's bowl of soup had so many flies in it, before he ate it, he had to...
I guess he would have to spray it for bugs.
Spray it for bugs. Celeste, give us something else. Had to strain it. Danny?
You have to swat it.
He had to swat it. Marcia? He had to return it. Yo-yo? Swat. Swat. And swat. No points for Earl. Champ, 1 to tie, 2 to win. Here we go. Final question, hopefully. I don't have any tiebreaking questions. Jim said, my dentist must be nearsighted. He just tried to blank my nose. Jim said, my dentist must be nearsighted. He just tried to blank my nose. All right, here we go, Champ. This is it. Jim said, my dentist must be nearsighted. He just tried to blank my nose.
This one goes out to all the ladies. He just tried to drill my nose.
Drill my nose. All right, Celeste, let's make it 0 for 12 today. What do you got?
Floss.
Floss. Good answer, actually. Danny?
You tried to pick it.
You tried to pick my nose. Marcia?
Drill.
Drill. All right.
And
Oh, yo-yo. Drill and
Drill.
drill. Congratulations, Champ. You are our champion of today. Thank you all for playing Match Game. Thank you to all of our lovely. And what do the winners get?
When do we get ready?
Oh, winners get a prize.
Yeah, Andrea.
I haven't won much in my life. I live very